Dr. Jill Todd, welcome.
Welcome.
You are doing the testimonials for Dr. Bill Inman. So let's cover first the basics. Doctor of Veterinary Medicine?
I'm a DVM, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine. I graduated from Texas A&M in 1996.
It's funny, everybody from Texas always has to say they're from Texas.
Texas A&M is a wonderful vet school.
But I understand you also do acupuncture, correct?
Yes, I'm a certified veterinary acupuncturist. I got certified at CSU for that.
And small, large?
I do both small and equine.
And equine. So you don't treat cows with this?
No, I do not
yet.
treat cows anymore. I gave up cows and I also gave up small ruminants.
Okay. So you presumably, because this is usually the pattern, did the veterinary orthopedic manipulation course first?
Yes.
And approximately when was that?
That was 2007, I believe.
And what was your moment where you came back from that course and went, aha, this is going to work?
It was during the course.
During the course.
I first got certified in veterinary acupuncture, and then my goal was to do something to adjunct that. And I thought chiropractics, something along that way, was what I would need. And I looked into VOM versus some of the other veterinary chiropractic things that were available. And the VOM just seemed like something I liked. It fit my schedule. I was able to fly out to San Diego a lot easier than the other places. When I met Bill and worked with him and adjusted a few animals, it was just aha.
So when you were doing that veterinary orthopedic manipulation course, or VOM, were you already thinking of animals that you were going to go back and treat?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
of course mine, the first ones.
Right.
Yes.
We all do our own animals first. So how long after you've been practicing veterinary orthopedic manipulation did you decide to look at this other weird thing that Dr. Bill was trying to teach us about?
Immediately.
Immediately.
He introduced the cold laser at that time, and he was just starting to get into it at that time. He wasn't affiliated with Erconia at all, I don't believe. And I had previously had a car wreck right before then, and they used me as a guinea pig. I was probably the only veterinarian there. It was mostly chiropractors. So I was up in front of the group, and he showed how to use the laser, and he said, okay, tomorrow I want you to come back and tell me what you think. And I felt good. It was just amazing. I sat there, and I could feel this movement like acupuncture, just this under your skin, going out your fingers and out your toes, and I was like, wow, this is really good. I went to bed that night. I usually do not sleep well in like a motel setting, and I slept pretty good. I woke up in the middle of the night and I felt this kind of little pain in my mid-back, but my shoulders, my neck, my lower back, which was where I was having a lot of injury, felt great. And the next day I said, Bill, this is amazing, but my mid-back is kind of achy and I didn't feel anything there. And he goes, well, your liver, it's detoxifying you, and let's try it again and see how it goes. I mean, I was sold. I said, how much does this cost? I need one. And it was instantaneous. It was amazing.
So since then, there are a lot of different lasers on the market. Have you been approached by other companies?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I've been approached. I've worked with some people who've used them. I haven't personally used them as much as my Erconia, but the little bit that I have, I'm just not impressed.
So you are looking to do not just musculoskeletal type. You're using the laser for the benefits that it does. Well, in our personal experience, anything from liver, diabetes, kidney disease.
Everything. I've started to do some cancer
allergies.
therapy, which has been amazing. A lot of skin stuff, allergies. I would like to do more, and unfortunately the practice that I'm in right now restricts that a little bit, but I'm looking to move to a different practice where I'm going to be able to expand that horizon and be able to do some more internal medicine, and it's going to be just fantastic.
So just to wrap up here, if someone's watching this and they're debating whether to do the VOM course or the laser course or both, what are you going to tell them?
I think you really need both. I think they are so adjunctive. I think if you had to say, I can only do one right now, and I can only afford one right now, I think the laser is the way to go. However, that's going to be a lot more expensive because you have to purchase a laser. If you don't have as much money and you're a poor student getting out of school, the VUM is a great way to go because there's not as much monetary that you have to put up, so you don't have as much investment. But as far as instantaneous gratification, cold laser is totally that, and that's what I tell my clients. Adding that to acupuncture, because acupuncture is an awesome modality, but adding the laser to that has given me instantaneous gratification. In this world today, that's what everybody wants.
So if I arm wrestle you, you're still not going to let me take your laser away?
Only if you give me a new one.
Thank you very much,
You're
Dr. Todd.
welcome.
We appreciate it.